Alright, what's going on?
Huh?
I know that look, Fant. Something's bothering you. I just know it.
You're good.
I know. So, what's the matter?
I don't know. I'm happy Sunkern is doing better, but she's still obsessed with getting Marshadow out.
Aren't we all?
Well, yeah, I suppose. But I'm worried that this large back and forth between those two is what's destroying this team from the inside.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not against Sunkern, but... I just wish she wasn't so stubborn about going for Marshadow. I mean, splitting the votes on Nidoran and Marshadow? That's so risky.
Not just that, but Nidoran isn't even that bad. After his buddy left, he looks pretty defeated.
Yeah, I guess. But don't let him fool you. He easily could just be trying to be seen as weak and vulnerable to throw us off.
Maybe.
Well, maybe with the team finally coming together, we can actually win for once.
Let's hope so. Phew. I'm sure what Nidoran is doing isn't an act. I saw how he felt yesterday, and even if he doesn't want to work with anyone right now, I'm not going to hold that against him. Either way, it's probably best nobody else finds out so he looks even more threatening to the group. Still, hopefully Nidoran will see the bigger picture and come back around. Phew. You're a fool, you know. What did you just say to me?
Pichu wasn't after you in the slightest. But you're so desperate to vote for Sunkern when you could have helped us vote off Electabuzz, you know.
I did what was best for me.
Really? You three could have voted Sunkern with me, but of course you didn't. 'Cause you have other plans. What does that mean? Don't play dumb, Numel. I know you're with Sunkern. Why else would you agree to distract me on the challenge? Marshadow, for Arceus' sake. I didn't distract you. I didn't even see the female Nidoran coming. Even so, I don't know if I can trust you. Fine, you want my trust? Sunkern has made an alliance with me, Grandpa, and Fant. There, you happy? Aha! So you are with her. Good grief, you catch on slow. If I'm with her, I can figure out all her plans and tell you about them. You'd really do that? No joke? If it's to prove to you I want to work with you, then... yeah, I will. Fine, Numel. I'll give our alliance another chance. Good. Then you should also know Nidoran is extremely hurt, but he could help us out. Yeah, that isn't happening. Why? Nidoran made it clear to me that night that he's against me. I mean, I don't blame him, but I guess I could try persuading him somehow. Sure. Phew. I totally understand why Nidoran would be against Marshadow after she's mainly responsible for Pichu and him becoming targeted by everyone else. But he needs to realize that if he really wants to help avenge Pichu, working with Marshadow might be the best option. Phew. Just try to be discreet about this, okay? It depends how they react to it. React to what? None of my plans are working anymore, so I've prepared something big tomorrow for the team. Do I dare ask what that is? Well, you'll see. But just warning you now so you don't get so affected by it when it comes. Good night. Something tells me I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. Oh no, here it comes.
Hey, Snake. You must feel like a loser for running off like that. Grr. I mean, it pisses all of us off, you know. You're not helping your case when we lose, girl.
Basculin, do us all a favor and keep your slimy comments to yourself.
What?
Shoo. I'm so done with that jerk. I know he's trying to aggravate me. He always has. And I'm pissed that it's worked all this time. I don't know why Poniard wanting to keep Basculin helps at all when he's always trying to continue to annoy the team. Shoo.
Just remember, the more he does it, the more he makes himself a target.
He better.
Shoo. Yep, it's all coming together. Soon enough, the team will see the Vibrava and Basculin duo for what it is, and take them out. It works for me since Snivy will continue to be with me. Why do I bother? Well, I've started taking a new approach at this game. I'm actually having quite the fun time getting to stir the pot up. If everyone wants Snivy out, then I'll do what it takes to keep her here. She keeps the drama up, and I'm not about to let that go to waste. Of course, I planned for my quick ball idol to play a part. However, my main ally Marshadow was in major trouble last night, so I had to do a slight change of plans and give it to her. But either way, the more drama, the better. Jeez, this is miles more exhilarating for me than actually winning. Shoo.
Good evening workout, Kitty Fly. You're getting better. Thanks, Litton. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Well, it's getting late. We should call it tonight. Yeah. Do you think it'll really be possible to help our buddy tomorrow? Guess it just depends on the challenge, but I wouldn't worry about it either way. I mean, the team is noticing he's not the best in the challenges. Why is that something not to worry about? Well, we could help him, but either way, we shouldn't be that concerned, you know? We clearly have the numbers to get Snivy out, us four, and Vibrava will be able to convince Basculin, I believe. Right. Something up? I just don't know about the whole Basculin and Vibrava thing. It's a bit weird, but Basculin has proven to everyone he wants Snivy out, so it shouldn't be a problem. Right. Agreed. I guess.
Shoo.
I love my alliance, but while I hate to say it, I probably trust Vibrava the least from it. I'm pretty tight with Litton, and Ziggy totally loves the group, but even when I was making the group, Vibrava was very hesitant. Plus, she's a veteran, and she has in the past season shown she's iffy with who she works with, and has proven to go against them if something doesn't work out for her. Her being close to Basculin worries me how loyal she is. Like, what if our group decides to target Basculin eventually? What would Vibrava do? Turn against us? I'm not gonna turn on Vibrava at all, but I do have my worries.
Shoo.
Are you doing better, man? Yeah, I think so. I just needed a day to ponder, but I'll be ready to help in the challenge tomorrow, for sure. Good to know. Hey you two. Howdy. Heading in for the night. Let's hope we can move past our loss and try to keep winning. Loss? Really? You have to bring her up. Kono, I was talking about when we lost the challenge. Oh. Sorry. Nah, I get it. It's something we all have to move past too.
What?
Nothing, Aaron. Just get ready for tomorrow.
Okay then? Give it time. We'll see what's up. Huh?
Okay, guys. So after a talk with Relicanth, I believe he's definitely on board with helping us out here. Good to know. Amara, how did the talk with Kangaskhan go?
Here's the thing. I kinda forgot to tell her.
Who forgets simple things? That's the easiest thing to do when remembering things.
I just, had a nice talk with her and, lost focus.
It's alright, Amara. We'll have plenty of chances of talking Kangaskhan into it. Might be better to be seen as friendly right now anyways, instead of just telling her immediately.
True. So, what's the plan?
Same as before. Try to win the challenge, and only if we lose, we double down on getting Oddish out. You got it, Sock? Yes, I got it. I'll vote for Oddish this time. Good. Don't make things complicated for us again.
Right.
Phew.
I mean, I wasn't a fan of what Sock did, but it seems to really piss off Snover. Guess it might just be the leader in Snover wanting things done a certain way, but still.
Phew. Snover has no chill. Pun not intended. But yeah, he is really trying to make sure I vote Oddish with them here, and I despise being controlled like this. Does that mean I have much a choice? No, not really. I can be annoyed with Snover all I want, but he has tried helping me not become a target. So it's best I play it safe, and for the next vote, I simply vote Oddish with them. It's unfortunate since it'll show where I stand, but oh well. I can't play multiple sides forever. After all, that's what made me lose last time. Phew.
So give me the scoop.
Well, not much has been said. They seem to trust me. Snover did say it'll break when they get you out, though.
Yeah, that's BS. He's probably just saying that to you so they can target the others.
I mean, I guess. It could be true, though.
Dude, you need to stop fussing around and see what's happening. Those four will do whatever it takes to save their alliance. Even lie to you.
Well, what do you want me to do about it then?
You just need to keep agreeing with whatever they say. You can literally leave their group once we vote off Amara, as they'll be too small to do anything at that point.
Are you sure it'll be simple to vote her off?
We have 4 votes, dude, and maybe Kangaskhan when she wakes up and finally plays.
Hey, take it easy. She just got separated from her son.
Big whoop. This is a game, it's not like she'll never see him again. And whether she likes it or not, she plays a crucial role in the team now.
Right. Well, I'm sure we'll get time to talk to her about it eventually.
We better.
Phew. Something Oddish lacks is empathy. Like a lot of it. He never really feels bad for anybody. It does make it hard working with somebody like that. But the best way to take it is, the longer Oddish stays, the longer the team will go after him before me. Phew. Dark. Scary dark. No worries, Psyduck. We're almost there.
Hey, you two. Need some help?
Whew, how'd be swell. We're fine.
You sure? I could light up the path, so
Did you not hear me, Solrock? Just leave. We got this.
fine?
Phew.
Does Snover know I'm against him?
Every opportunity I get to speak with him, he either dashes away or ignores me in a very passive-aggressive attitude. It's really bugging me. Phew. Good night, Mom.
Night, son. I hope you're happy now.
Alrighty, boss. The papers are in order.
Thanks, Radicate. With this, we can finally move on to preparations for the next twist coming in.
Oh, you gotta get that?
Yup, just take them out front. I'll take this here.
Sure thing.
Yellow. Morning, Lantern, sir. We have a problem. What kind of problem? Have you found the drone yet? Not exactly. You know the contract for the city we had? Well, it's no longer stable. Tell me you're joking. So you're saying you weren't the one who refunded it? Refunded? No? Kadabra, what did you do? I did nothing. I got a call from the bank last night and they were the ones who told me this. Are you sure you didn't get an anonymous buyer in on the city to make the ownership easier to obtain? In what world does that make any sense, Kadabra? Ugh. Alright. Let's take a breather. If it wasn't you, then who did it? Lantern? I have no idea. This contract was extremely private. Nobody on the outside would know our password to the contract's code. Well, I don't know what you want me to do about it. Alright, don't panic. So the contestants are currently competing for ownership of that city that we can't give them at all now. Yeah, I suppose there is reason to panic a little. What do I tell them? Nothing, Kadabra. I'll figure this out. In the meantime, just keep hosting and pretend like everything is normal. Don't give them any sign that the big prize at the end is currently impossible to hand out. Fair enough. Oh, and before you go, you know that thing about staying on schedule? Yeah? Well, when Kangaskhan went on her own, it's true that the funny went up, but that puts things off schedule a bit. So, in order to balance that... Very well, boss. We'll do that today. Farewell.
Everything good, Lantern?
I hope so. Good morning, everybody. Hope you've all rested up because there won't be any time to laze around today. Get ready to head towards the center in 1 hour. It's important to start the challenge extra early today. In the meantime, the psychic walls are down, so talk to anybody as you please. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you all soon. I see that my present to you worked out. Indeed it did. Now, I don't usually say this, so don't get used to it, but... Thank you. Please, don't mention it. Ever. I hate praise. Fair enough. So how should we do this? I might have an idea.
Best way to crumble both our teams is to explain what goes on in both of them. So naturally, we both can help each other in the end. And based on what Marshadow just told me that she has in store for her team this morning, Arceus, it's making me pumped. Phew.
What is it? I don't know. It's like a certain presence has suddenly sent chills inside me. If only I knew what. Is it on this team? It's complicated. It just sort of happens when I get a bad feeling about something. It's not a literal thing for me, but I totally get what you mean.
Morning, Amara. Hey there, Fletchling.
Hey, Amara, you mind leaving? Nobody wants to see you in your controlling ego.
Excuse me, I'm just making simple conversation. Not like you would understand what that is.
Oh, I understand it. I just don't do it with manipulative little...
Okay, break it up. Oddish, you're always taking things too far. Just back off.
You're only sticking up for her because we all know about your little alliance.
For good reason. You're so stubborn and you totally bring the team down. Oddish, let's just go.
No, don't bother. I was leaving anyways.
Ugh. Amara, wait. Phew. Oh dear. It looks like things going on in this team are also not the best. Amara never told me about her beef with that Oddish. I mean, I knew he was bad, but not this bad. I hope this doesn't hurt our chances of being safe today. Phew.
Why are you talking to that girl so casually?
Am I not allowed to do that?
Yes, she is. Oddish, seriously, let's go.
Whatever.
That seemed intense.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Kangaskhan.
Well, if there's any way I can help, I'd like to. What's going on in this team that I'm clearly missing?
Chirp. Alright, let's go back in the cabin. I'll tell you everything.
Good. You didn't get irritated that I told them, right?
No. I just wish my idiocy wouldn't get in the way of me looking reliable.
Well, it's your strategy. Going back on it might be risky.
I know.
Ugh!
You need to calm down, Amara.
I'm trying, but Otis just never stops digging into me. He drives me nuts.
Whoa, what's going on? You know, Oddish pissing off Amara for no other reason than to be a jerk. The usual.
Oddish is digging his own grave. If he had hands, that is. But yeah.
Look, guys. In this challenge coming up, let's just ignore whatever Oddish does. We can't let him throw us off, alright?
I'll try.
Then can you let some of us have an idea in the challenge? What are you talking about, Sock? You don't always have to come up with the ideas. We are a team. Okay, we're not having this discussion. I'll call the shots, everyone. Don't worry.
Wanna tell me what that is all about?
Don't worry about it, Psyduck.
And now it's kinda our side against hers.
My goodness. I had no clue the team was this split.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. But I guess now that I told you, what are you going to do?
I guess I have to pick a side now, don't I?
I guess if you want. Don't feel pressured, though. I just wanted to let you in on what's going on here.
I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna have a difficult day as it is.
That's fair. Chirp, wanna head to the center?
Sure thing. Phew. Well, the team being two whole groups is not what I was expecting while joining it. But based on what Fletchling told me, Oddish kinda started it. It was a bit shocking that Amara went to such lengths to hit Oddish, though. Gosh, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna need more information before I choose anything. Phew. I've been thinking about this whole dilemma of Snivy and Basculin finding out I worked with both of them. All I have to go off of is I did see Snivy talking with the Unknown briefly a couple nights ago. I don't know why they were talking, and it does still bug me, but I can't focus on that. Today, I have to make sure Ziggy sticks to his deal in this challenge so he screws himself over. So yeah, if you're wondering, I don't really care if we lose. Honestly, I don't mind when we lose at all. I'm being able to set up what we'll go through with this team anyway, that winning will soon become irrelevant. It's all part of the mind tricks, which I succeed in. Phew.
Hey, man.
Hey.
What? Are you still avoiding me? I thought we were fine.
It's nothing. It's just risky for us to be close out here.
Are you ever gonna tell me why you're acting like this? What? Ugh, fine. Be that way.
Phew.
What is Basculin's problem? He's like one of the few I think are pretty cool, even if nobody else agrees with me. So why is he suddenly pulling away from me? I'm not stupid. Something happened that bothered him. But what?
Phew.
Hey, girl. Oh, hey. Ready for today?
I guess. Just stressed with trying to lead the team.
Yeah, well, how did it go with Snivy? Did you find her?
Thankfully, yes. Bad news, though. She did overhear us.
Yikes. That's gotta be awkward.
She didn't take it well, but I think things are cool now. I hope. We'll see today if she improves.
Maybe.
Okay, Snivy. You can do this. You can try to pretend to like them. Ugh. Even if I really don't want to. Gosh, am I really talking to myself? Now I just look foolish being alone all the time. Honestly could use some company right now. As long as they're not stupid. If that's even possible. Yeah! Ugh, not you! Whoa, that was awesome! Craman, that's the opposite of controlling them. Oh, definitely not you! Huh? Oh, hey, Snivy. What's up? Beat it, dog. Or are you gonna pull another lame prank on me? To be fair, that was on everyone, not just you. Whatever, can you just beat it? And take your freakish bird with you? Yeah. Sorry for crashing. I just couldn't control myself at all once those walls got taken down. Had to fly. Yeah, you gotta work on that more, bud. Why are you even here? Just trying to help Cramran out with his urges. It'd be nice not having to worry about them in challenges. I could care less. So, it's been a while. How are you doing on your team? I'm not talking to you. Why? Do you hate me? None of your business. Okay, well that's not confusing. Let's head to the center, Cramrant. On it! Whoo! Snivy's relentless to hate me. It's kind of funny in a way. It's like I get under her skin for absolutely no reason. I mean, I'm trying to understand her aggressive attitude, but it's difficult when not only are we on different teams, but she purposely does everything she can to not talk to me. Wonder why.
Phew. What?
What's so wrong with that?
Dude, that sleeky Mimikyu is the one who comforted him. There's no way Zora will buy your story.
I mean, I don't know. You just told me to do this. You think I have just the best lies in the world to make them turn on Mimikyu?
Clearly you don't. And now that stupid Zoroa is going to tell the rest of his buddies. Congratulations, Erwan. You're now gonna hold the world record of how quickly you could screw yourself entirely.
Wow, way to have faith in me.
Didn't have much in you to begin with.
So now what?
No. Do not come crying to me over your pathetic attempt at a lie. You got yourself in this mess. Take yourself out of it.
I'm in for it now.
Oh, hey, bro.
Hey, sis.
Listen, I'm sorry how I acted at the challenge. I just... you don't understand how it feels to know the other team was throwing the challenge. Basically ruining the fun for me.
Nah, I understand, Eddie. It would have been better off if we didn't throw that stupid challenge in the first place.
Oh, well, there's always next time.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, where's Pichu? He's usually with you. No way.
Yes way, Nitty. Yes way.
Oh gosh, Nitto. I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. Does this mean you're in danger too?
I'd say yes. They all think I'm working with Marshadow. It's not looking good for me right now.
Jeez, this is kind of bizarre.
It's fine. I'll figure a way out of this. Somehow.
Why, hello, Nidorans. Hey?
Get out of here, you. I already told you that
Yeah, I'm not here for that. But I still want you to come with me. I need to tell the whole team something. So finish up your little family reunion and come along.
Ugh. And the chaos continues. See ya, sis.
Good luck.
Phew.
I don't know. I feel bad that my brother lost Pichu, but in a way it's a bit silly. Back at the hotel on the first night, we both were sure he would do better in this game since I tend to get into trouble with others thanks to my competitive temper. But it sort of turned out the opposite. So far, my bro seems to be in far more trouble than me, which is pretty funny. Obviously, he's already down in the dirt, so I wasn't going to tell that to his face, but yeah, ironic, huh?
Phew.
Thanks for meeting up here, Easterns. What the hell is it now, Marshadow? Can't you ever just admit defeat? That's not in my character. Before we head to the challenge, wanted to warn you all. Warn us? There's a specific reason I told you all to meet up here. Remember this area? It's where you all ganged up on me in the middle of the challenge, making me feel like whatever I do is hopeless. Well, now the tables have turned, so I thought it was fitting I'd do this here. Whatever you're trying to pull here won't work, so tell us, what are you warning us about? I have tried, again and again, to be a worthy asset to this team. But it's clear to all of us that I'm not wanted. Not when you're talking down to me, not letting me participate, and even throwing the challenge to take me out, even knowing I'm stronger than all of you put together. Here's the thing, Marshadow. The game isn't just about strength. It's about trust and peace, which you are neither. Peace? Oh, give me a break. What are you trying to say? I'm saying that no matter what I do, clearly you're all gonna try and vote me out no matter what. But I'm here to tell you, I would highly recommend you be against that.
And why?
Because if you do, I will make the eager Easterns go extinct. What? What did you just say? My guess is you're gonna still try throwing challenges to eventually take me out. Well, newsflash, it won't work. You know that idol I used? Well, I've already found many, and I mean many more, that will make sure I survive every single time.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that no matter what, and no matter how many times you try targeting me, it's impossible. All it'll do is make someone else go over me, which will make this team even smaller. And how do we know you're not just bluffing? It's up to you if you believe me or not. It would sure be a shame if I was right, though, and I was able to make you all perish. Stop saying it like that! What does that even mean? Simple. If I'm going down, I'm taking you all down with me. What? I will continue to throw every single challenge and will do whatever I can to make this team lose every time. And every time, I will use my advantages to continue to survive while taking one of you out in the process.
You're serious?
And that won't change anything, because at the next challenge, I'll do the same thing again and again and again. And before you know it, I'll single-handedly be able to get everyone right here eliminated. You've gone mad. That includes yourself. Like I said, if I'm going down, I'll do everything in my power to take you all down with me. And no eager Eastern will make the merge. It's a fact. So if I ever see you guys trying to throw any of the challenges, or I get even the slightest suspicion you're gonna target me, then I will go through with this plan. And the eager Easterns will be no more. So you're threatening us now? Yes, I am. So do I make myself clear? Yeah. Still, you could be making this all up. I could be, but it's up to you if you really want to take that chance and be fine with the consequences.
Oh boy.
So with that said, let's win this challenge, shall we? Hopefully you'll all be smart and not throw this. Shoo. Now that's what I call doing something big. Now, do I actually have any of those idols I mentioned? What do you think? Of course not. I don't even have one idol. But if I can scare them into believing I have all those idols, along with the fear that I will destroy this team if they even consider targeting me, it just might be enough to keep me around. The reality is, they can easily take me out right now if they wanted to, but the trick is to make them believe taking me out is impossible, and will hurt them in the long run for even attempting it. Doing this is bold, but what do I have to lose? Either way, they were going after me, so this is basically all I have left going for me. My last-ditch effort, if you will. Here's the interesting part. If I at all get busted with my big lie, it's over for me, and my game is basically over. But if this lie works in my favor, I could end up in the best position over anyone in the game. And that's all I can hope for at this rate. Phew. Wow, Marshadow. I knew I had reason to worry. I hope you know what you're doing. Phew.
Alright, let's bring in the eager Easterns now. Pichu, aka Peter, voted out last elimination. Thank you for the reminder. It's what I'm here for. Phew.
Whatever. I could tell day one that Pichu was a weak player.
Phew. Dang, it's kinda unfortunate, but nothing I could have done. Good game, Peter. Phew. Now, before we get to the challenge,
Pardon me for interrupting, Kadabra, but, what's with Kangaskhan standing by the Northerns?
Well, to clear up confusion, I might as well explain that. As you all know, someone was gonna debut in the show for reasons. And honestly, we all were struggling with who it was going to be. But Kangaskhan here took one for the team and decided to be our official 37th contestant. She joined the Northern since they got first place in the last challenge. So yeah, she's officially a member of the nefarious Northerns, with Kokono here still on the schedule as Southerns. No longer are they together. Great.
Hmm.
Phew. Oh my Arceus. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, they do. Kangaskhan switches teams out of nowhere, making all of the other teams have 9 members again. And then you got the Eager Easterns with a measly amount of 7 members. Talk about embarrassing. I'm gonna lose it if we don't win today. Phew. I tried warning him to hold on to his mother. He'll lose her when he least expects it. I won't let that bother me, though. I'll try discussing it with him later. Phew. Anyways, it's a good thing you brought out Kangaskhan switching, because that plays a big, and I mean big part in today.
Yeah, why did we have to come here earlier than usual?
Well, even with Kangaskhan debuting officially, Boss Lantern says the schedule needs to stay the same. So, instead of tomorrow, there will be an elimination tonight.
Huh?
Holy, that's never happened before.
It's also sudden.
Oh, that's not all. Again, to make up for Kangaskhan debuting, to balance that, it'll also be a double elimination.
Oh, Arceus, that's huge. You weren't kidding when you said today was gonna be crazy, it seems.
Yup, there's 34 of you now, and by tomorrow morning, 32 will remain. So how will this work? Same as it always has. The random machine will choose 2 teams to battle. The difference here being, instead of the team that loses becoming a losing team, that team will automatically go to the bleachers tonight.
Oh gosh, I'm panicking now.
You should. Not now, you two. So of course the other teams will battle, and same thing, the losing team will also head to elimination. However, the team that does worse will go to the bleachers first.
How does that work?
Again, how it always has. Whoever does better on the winning team will get first place, with the other getting second. And same with the losers. The worst score gets last, with the other getting third. Speaking of the team board, let's see the standings.
Can we not?
Southerns have remained in first since the start with 10 points. Both the Northerns and Westerns have remained in a tight battle for second though, with both of them tied at 8 points each. And, to nobody's shock, the Easterns are almost guaranteed to stay in last, with only 4 points right now.
And you showed it. Come on, guys. Let's use that as fuel to win for now.
2 teams are losing. We might as well throw in the towel now.
Don't think like that.
With all this said, let's now get into your challenge. This challenge will involve smarts, logic, and most importantly,
teamwork. The teams will be split up into random groups of 3. Each group will first be locked in a small room, and they have to solve clues to get out. Once they're out, you'll be in the corridors of an underground maze, but you may consider it more like an even bigger room you need to escape. The clues are vague and hidden well, but use them and you can find your way out of the maze by the elevator. Here's the thing. Once your group gets to the end, you are not allowed to leave until all of your team groups get to the end as well. Once everyone is accounted for, you all head up the elevator and back outside the building. When you do, your team will be declared safe in this crazy elimination episode. So, how does this work for us? Right, because we're just stupidly tiny. That's not what you know what, never mind. Well, for the other teams, we would simply split them up in 3 groups of 3. However, for you guys, it would be 2 groups of 3, meaning whichever team gets paired up with the Easterns will have to sit out 3 of their players, along with the Easterns sitting out 1 of their own.
I guess that works.
Without further ado, let's get started. Elimination a day early. A double elimination for that matter. Production isn't fooling around today. I just hope our team will be able to pull off the win. I'm not ready to show my cards this early. I need more time.
The groups are randomized? Yep, not looking forward to this.
2 teams lose, huh? Well, this might be the perfect time to strike. We'll see.
I am dead if I'm paired up with Marshadow. Perhaps this can finally be the day I can prove to my team I'm helpful.
Here we go. And going against the Northerns will be...
Well, looks like we're up, team.
No need to sit members out, as the Easterns and Westerns will battle a little later, so you 2 can go head over to the bleachers for now. Even if neither team has to choose players to sit out, we do now have to decide the groups.
This should be fun.
Dragonite, give me the box, please.
Here you go.
Thank you. I have the names of all the nefarious Northerns in here. I will randomly pull out 3 paper slips. Those 3 will be a group. Get ready for anything, guys. Group 1 consists of Amara, Snover, and Fletchling.
Okay.
We got this, girls.
Yeah.
Out of everyone, Fletchling has to be paired up with the 2 I hate the most. It doesn't help that I'm getting concerned that Fletchling is willing to easily talk to Amar like it's nothing. Not a fan of this.
Group 2 consists of Sock, Relicanth, and Solrock. Nice. We'll do what we have to. Which means Group 3 will be Oddish, Kangaskhan, and Psyduck.
Thanks, I hate it.
Hate what? The groupings? Or whatever it is.
You just proved my point, you idiot.
Oh dear, I have a bad feeling about this.
Get used to it, newbie.
Let's now move over to the Scandalous Southerns. Already replaced the slips in the box.
No matter what, let's focus on just winning today, okay, team?
Sure.
Please. I'll take anyone over Glammeow. Please.
Group 1 shall be Tepig, Glammeow, and Kokono.
Really?
Hey, I'm not ecstatic about it either.
We'll make it work.
Group 2 will be Mimikyu, Nidoran Female, and Aeron.
Nidoran? Mimikyu? Okay, I take it back. I'll take Glameow, please.
This should be interesting.
Very.
Which means the final group is Cramorant, Blipbug, and Zorua.
Sounds good.
So, when do we begin?
Well, right now.
Teleport.
What happened?
You and your groups have all been teleported to 6 identical rooms. Be smart and make sure to use everything around you to help you escape this first obstacle before the main event. Also, just saying this if it wasn't already obvious, do not use your moves to help escape. If you do, your team will immediately lose, so yeah, don't do it. With all that said, you all may begin now. Alright, I can't make out what's going on with this door. There's a screwdriver here. Let me take it down. Sure.
Gray rooms are scary.
Do us a favor and keep your mouth shut while we do this.
Don't be so hard on him.
Trust me, newbie. Sadaka's annoyed all of us.
Really? If anything, the team has told me you're the one who annoys them the most.
Oh, did they now?
Look, we'll get into this later. We have to escape first.
Nah, actually, I like to hear who they were.
Oh my Arceus, why did I even say anything? Mind flying up there, Fletchling, to get it? Sure.
You alright?
I don't know. Chirp. Is talking to you a bad idea, Amara? Look, Oddish doesn't have safety much longer on this team. Don't let him get into your head.
He just really hates Amara and will be against anybody who even talks to her. It's frustrating, to say the least.
I know. I'll try not to let it bother me. You sure that's all? I know we're on good terms now, Amara, but still. I wish you just told me about the group you had to vote Oddish, because the way I heard it a lot later just didn't sit right with me. You're right. Huh? It is my group that I made after all.
Yeah.
I should have told you while the three of us were first talking all those days ago. All I can do is promise you that it won't happen again. Thanks, Chirp. Well, I'll stop stalling and go get the tool.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
You sure she wouldn't be down to helping us get Oddish out?
Like Sock said about Kangaskhan, the best we can do is just be friendly towards her. Knowing Fletchling, it's best we don't try to control her.
Fair enough.
So, it goes there?
Precisely. Put the screwdriver in the screws to obtain the metal rod, and then we can use it to curl that bar on the door. Then we can use the screws for something as well.
You seem to have this figured out.
Oh, please. I always used to do this kind of stuff. We'll be out of here in no time.
Yeah. That doesn't mean we'll be safe, though.
Why's that?
Well, there's a certain group that could make us lose, with one individual.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Ugh, come on, Glameow. The only way we'll reach the screwdriver is if you get on our shoulders so we can grab it.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
But Glameow, it's the only way we can progress.
Figure it out on your own. Phew. I'm safe no matter what. Why should I care if we lose or not? Aaron basically screwed himself over from that stupid lie. So yeah, I'm better off without him. I'm not gonna waste my precious energy on something pointless. Phew.
Okay, to hell with Glameow. Tepig, sorry in advance. Huh? Yeah!
Pfft. Why would you do that?
Sorry, dude. It was the only way. I've been proven to be a great thrower, so this was the only other option to continue. Fine. Warn me next time, please. Gotcha. There's a key in this grate. It must go to that box right there. Good thinking. You're not gonna try to stop me from competing this time, are you? It's already been proven that won't work. Let's not worry about that.
Challenge or not, this could be the perfect opportunity to see if 1, Mimikyu is working with Glammeow, and 2, to see what Aaron is really about.
So now we have this rod. What do we use it for?
Cut the chain, maybe?
Nah, the chain is surrounding the whole door, but maybe it has to do with that metal thing?
Good thinking.
Do we use this thing to take the key out? Trying to get my fingers through, but it's no use. The key is just out of reach. Even using something like 1 inch would help. What about the little screws that were in it? It looks like you could put it in the keyhole. Wait, that's it. Let me use the screw to basically pull the key out. Sweet. Progress. We're almost out of here.
Whew, that was exhilarating.
Impressive, Blipbug.
Well, like I said, I'm pretty good at this sort of thing. So now, where do we go?
Well, the first clue is right here, but all it is a bright light bulb with some sort of wave above it.
Might have to do with water. If we see water, let's follow it. Cool. The closer we're out of here, the better. Being in that enclosed box didn't feel good. You never told me you were claustrophobic.
Well, I wasn't until I got locked inside a crate years ago.
What?
I know, crazy, right? Well, anywho, let's follow that water and win again. Woo!
Phew. Good grief. What happened to Crammy? Being trapped in a small crate for who knows how long, and he just brushes it off? How did he get like this?
Phew. And it's open.
Cutters? Oh, right. For the chain. Sweet. Yeah! Now, where do we go?
Not sure.
Aaron, you mind going ahead to see if you could spot anything?
I guess. Wait a second. There's something engraved right here.
That's cool and all, but I wanted to speak with you alone.
What is it?
What are your thoughts on Glammeow?
What kind of question is that?
Just curious.
Didn't like him last season? Don't like him now. He's so self-centered of himself, it's ridiculous. I especially am not a fan after he started messing with Zorua.
Even though he's a veteran like you?
What are you trying to say? I could care less that we're both veterans.
That's all I needed to know.
Why was that so important for you to know? Alrighty, groups. Everyone has escaped their room except one. Better get going. We'll talk later. Let's go.
Yeah.
Phew.
So yeah, after that talk, there's no way Mimikyu is working with Glammeow. But why would Aaron lie like that? I feel like Mimikyu should know what Aaron is up to, but I don't want to do it during the challenge. I can't let anything, and I mean anything, interfere with us winning today. Phew. Good thing I'm tall. Otherwise, getting this tool would be difficult.
Stop glaring at me. You're the fool who screwed me over anyway.
What are you talking about?
Why do I bother?
Boys, quit it! Did you not hear, Kadabra? We're the last team to escape. If we don't get out of here, we'll lose for sure.
Fine, you're right. But he better stop giving me that stupid look.
This is a stupid look? Huh, I guess so.
Part of me is missing my old team now.
Here's the last one, I think.
What's it say?
It's an arrow pointing right at a waterfall.
So the elevator's by a waterfall?
The waterfall could mean anything. It could just mean once we see the end of this water trail, we make a right and should exit the maze tunnels.
Well, we got nothing to go against that. Let's go. You guys stay together. I'll scout ahead to see if we're close. Sounds good. Hey, Relicanth? Yes, Sock. Just wanna apologize for, being so hard on you at the beginning of this game. I was just worried you were only looking out for yourself and not the team. But you've proven time and time again you're a team player. I know this is weird for me to say, but thanks for proving me wrong. Thanks? Look, don't worry about it. Well, anyway, I heard Snover talked with you yesterday, so you're really on board with voting Oddish? Yup. Alright, but there is something else I'm wondering. What? Any particular reason you voted Psyduck? What else is there to tell? I found him annoying, and therefore I voted him off. End of story. So when Oddish goes, are you going for Psyduck? Preferably, yeah. Interesting. Hey guys, good news. I found the exit. The tunnels aren't too much longer. Come on. You got it. Phew. So Relicanth is after Psyduck. Good to know. Phew.
We made it!
Wow, we're the first ones here.
Yes!
Not by too much, Southerns.
Shoot, this might be a close call.
Looks like the steam, maybe? But how does that connect to a light bulb at all? The warmer it gets, the closer we are to the exit? Who cares? Let's just go and we'll eventually find a way out. That's not how it works, Glammeow. It's called a maze for a reason. Whatever, I'm going ahead. Glammeow! You know what? Fine. What? I am seriously so sick of him. At this point, I want us to lose, just so we can vote him off for good. I understand your anger, but I don't want our team to feel this way. I know, but he really tries getting on my nerves. Just ignore him. Let's go. So, what is it? I couldn't find anything.
It has to do with water. So let's first find some kind of river and then follow it. See where it leads us?
Alright. Hey, everything good? I guess. Something up? I don't know. Nidoran just told me the strangest question, asking how I felt about Glammeow, even though that should have already been obvious. So, a little weirded out right now. Oh, that sucks. Let's just go. Phew. Zorba told Nidoran? Oh no. What do I do? If Mimikyu finds out, I'm finished. I gotta talk to Nidoran. It'll be awkward, but I gotta make sure she doesn't tell Mimikyu anything. Phew. No bar needed. My leaves were enough to get the key. Psyduck, mind being a little bit useful by unlocking the case?
Usefulness is my middle name. Sure thing.
Surprised they even work after what Amara did.
Is it really true that she...
Hit me? Of course it is. I know why, too. I found out from Relicanth that a group was after me. Amara tried silencing them by deciding to throw a freaking ball at my face. It's what almost got me screwed over at our elimination too. Haven't been in the best mood with my team, especially with Amara, ever since that happened.
Well, sorry to hear. At least you're healed.
Whatever. Let's just get out of here finally.
Yes, we're here.
Oh no, we're in trouble, guys.
It's not over until it's over. Plus, the group with Glamio isn't here yet. That could buy us some time.
True.
Attention! All groups have now escaped, and 3 have exited the tunnels. Better hurry.
How's it going, Snover?
We've been following the water, and this right here must be a waterfall. We must be close.
Chirp, then let's hurry.
This way.
Damn it, Glamio, where are you?
Chill, I didn't go far.
Come on, Glamio, stop being like this. The team have already wanted to vote you. If you do this, you're giving them an even easier reason to do that.
So what?
Do you just don't care?
Not really.
You're joking. You don't care that you're gonna go.
Nope.
Alright, fine. Let's just act like fools, like you're doing, and just wait here. Wait, I hear voices.
Say what now?
Yeah, Glamio, you actually led us close to the end without realizing.
You've got to be kidding me.
Quick, this way. We made it. Chirp. Did we win?
Not yet.
Those 3 better hurry before... Here! That happens.
Ha! How do you like that, Glamio?
Oh, shut it.
Thank Arceus. Challenge over. Scandalous Southerns win once again. Nefarious Northerns, I'll be seeing you tonight. Of course we lost.
Jeez, this was a disaster.
So, did we win?
I'm gonna strangle him. Phew.
Well, it sucks. But on the bright side, this means we can finally get Oddish out for good. There's no way this can go wrong. I hope.
Phew. That was close. Right now, I'm a dead man walking on this team. I need to get myself out of this huge mess I've put myself in before we eventually lose. It's the only way I'll survive at all. Phew. Surely they won't vote off my mom just because she's the new one there. Right? Phew.
Northerns may be losing tonight, but so will another team. So first off, Easterns, choose who's sitting out today. As for the Westerns, pick 3 new players to sit out.
Alright, so we need 3 to sit out, and the only one it can't be is Vibrava.
Me.
Yeah, that wasn't a shocker.
Oh, come on. Literally 3 are sitting out. Just let me do it.
Fine, Unknown. I'm not in the mood to argue today.
Good.
Y'all already know I ain't sitting out. I will show you all I'm not a screw-up. Haha.
Yeah, I'm staying in to make sure things go well.
I don't mind going in either.
Same here.
Okay.
Well, I guess that leaves one more.
I guess I don't mind taking a break today. Then I guess I'll do it.
No, I'm doing it.
Snivy?
Look, let's cut the crap. You're all probably voting for me if we lose tonight. So let me at least get the chance to save myself by helping us win.
I guess there's no arguing with that.
Sounds good.
Shoo.
It looks like she's finally taking this game seriously. It's progress, and I'll take it.
Shoo.
don't even try making me sit out. Or else, you'll know what I'll do. Yeah, your threats to make us go extinct. Whatever, who's doing it? I'd like to prove myself more, that's okay.
Electabuzz will get to the end before that stupid Rapidash.
You're still fighting with her?
I'll just save everyone the trouble and take the back seat here. Don't want to argue. Whatever.
Got your picks?
Nidoran will sit out, I guess. For my team, it'll be Basculin, Unknown, and Pawniard.
Sounds good. Those players may head to the bleachers now. Let's get to your groups.
This is great. With all the Alliance competing, as long as one of us is in Ziggy's group, we surely can help him in this challenge.
Group 1 for Eager Easterns are Grandpa, Numel, and Sunkern.
Think Arceus too, I can tolerate.
Right.
Let's do this.
Making the other group Electabuzz, Qfant, and Marshadow.
Fun times.
We can do it, guys, don't worry.
Electabuzz just wants to beat Rapidash.
Yeah, that won't happen, as it's yet to happen.
Grrr.
Do not let her get in your head.
I know.
Moving over to the Westerns, Group 1 consists of Cutiefly, Snivy, and Vibrava.
Whatever, just don't slow me down.
Right.
Making the other group consist of Litten, Rapidash, and Zigzagoon.
Epic. Totally.
Cool.
Now with the day halfway over, we need to get going. Remember, whoever loses also goes to the bleachers. Good luck. Teleport! You all overheard the rules I stated when you were on the bleachers earlier, so no need to repeat myself, hopefully. Same as before, the first team to get all 6 of their members towards the end will be the last team safe from elimination tonight. Begin.
Alright, Zigzagoon, you wanted to prove yourself, so what should we do to get out of here?
I think that can wait. Kadabra said teamwork is crucial for this challenge, so it's probably best we all pitch in.
Yeah, that's true. You okay with that, Zigzagoon?
Of course he is. Right, buddy? Yeah.
Yeah. Very well, I'll go investigate this door. You two start searching for clues over there.
Yes, Captain.
Sure.
I appreciate my alliances wanting to help me out here, but to prevent me from doing anything at all, that just makes me feel even more useless. I guess I'll try not to worry about it, because I know their hearts are in the right place.
What can we do with this?
Simple. Use that to unscrew that metal thing on the floor.
Well, it's something.
Hop on my back, Electabuzz. We can grab that tool together.
Sure thing, Qfant.
Whoa, careful.
Ha! Electabuzz got it.
Nice work.
Electabuzz thanks you.
You find anything, Marshadow?
Oh, nothing. Electabuzz seems to be even closer to Qfant than I thought. I might be onto something.
Since it's just the 3 of us, I have to ask. Marshadow, were you serious about...
I'm gonna stop you right there. Why would I make up a huge lie just to make a fool of myself, knowing you all easily could get me out if that were a lie?
So it's true?
Of course it is. All you guys need to do is not throw challenges to take me out, and we'll be on our merry way. Got the key.
Good job. We already removed the bar. Care to do the honors?
Gladly.
Chain cutters. Oh, Oh, the chain on the door.
As expected.
Thanks for helping out, Snivy.
Well, of course. I'm a good leader too.
You can be aggressive, but you weren't lying about taking control. You're good.
Duh. It's why I've been trying to lead all this time.
Well, just remember, the captain is Rapidash, and she's a pretty good leader at that.
I know. Let's just get out of here.
Sure thing.
Phew.
When Snivy isn't arguing with Basculin 24/7 and isn't complaining, she's actually good at what she does, like Brave and I saw it firsthand. Still, it's almost a fact Snivy will leave first on this team. It's what the Alliance decided, so... oh well.
Phew. Yeah. Open.
Good job, guys. We might be the first team out.
Oh, let me go find the signs. Wait, Ziggy, you shouldn't.
Whee! And he ran off.
That's Zigzagoon for ya.
Right.
Everything good?
I'm having trouble, Litten. Zigzagoon is very frustrating to deal with, but so is Snivy. You're pretty strong on this team, making you a worthy member. So you tell me, who do you think would be better to take out over the other? 'Cause I'm sort of stuck between those two.
Phew. Gotta be careful with what I say so I don't give away the Alliance. Rapidash is smart, so she'll know if I don't word it right. Phew. Both have their struggles. Although while Ziggy can screw up sometimes, Snivy has constantly been a pain to all of us. With her gone, the team would at least be in a better mental state, you know?
Yeah, you're right. I guess it depends how Snivy takes this challenge today.
It's open! Nice work!
That wasn't bad. Yep, now let's get to work on getting out of the rest of this place. What do you two think about what Marshadow said? Sounds like a load of bullcrap if you're asking me.
Still, what she said was ballsy, that it might be true.
Even if what she said is intimidating, that's all she's trying to do. She tried intimidating me when she grasped me. She intimidated Q-Fan to not vote for her. That's all she does. She tries to look so scary so people do her bidding. Well, I'm not falling for it. Yeah, but are you not even a little worried she could try making us lose until we're all out? I don't even think she could have that many idols to be saved for 6 ceremonies. That's just ridiculous. If you say so. Yes! We made it! Good job, guys! Rapidash? Huh?
Yeah, sorry, Rapidash. You need your whole group to be safe.
You're missing Zigzagoon!
Uh-oh. I think I'm lost. Yikes.
I think we're close.
That's good.
Cutie Fly, go fly ahead and see if you spot any more signs.
Sure thing.
Now that we're alone, let's talk.
Sure. Listen, I know you overheard Rapidash and I'm sorry.
It's fine, I'm over it. But that's not what I'm wanting to know.
Oh, what is it then?
What could you possibly see in that disgusting fish?
You don't mean...
Yes, girl. I know about you and him. I just want to know if you have a screw loose for being able to tolerate him, let alone be his friend. You deserve better.
It's my business what I do with Basculin, alright?
You're going to regret doing that.
I don't appreciate what you're doing right now, but I can at least tell you this. Basculin only argues with you only to get under your skin. He enjoys doing it to you.
Oh, I know he does, and I'm not falling for it anymore. He can look like a fool all he wants. He won't break me.
If you say so. I mean, Snivy seems to have her head on straight. And she also wouldn't be against fighting off Basculin. Maybe we need to change targets. If anything, to make sure Vibrava will stay loyal to us over him.
Phew. Alright, we're done. Hey, Easterns. Hey, Litton. Why is it just you? Rapidash decided to go back in there and look for Zigzagoon. He got lost. Again. Just wow. Well, better for us.
All the teams have now escaped the room. It's now a final race to the elevator.
Great, you know what that means? We're in last place.
Just wow.
No, Electabuzz forbids to lose to the Hell Horse.
Then what do you suppose we do?
What if we split up?
How does that help?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be better odds if one of us finds the end, and they could shout so the others know where to go.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Onward!
Damn it, Zigzagoon, there you are.
I think I went too far.
Yeah, no kidding. We're gonna lose if we don't hurry. Stay behind me, will ya?
Oh, does that mean you guys found the end?
Yep. No thanks to you. Ugh.
Sorry.
Whatever, just go!
Phew. Aw, man. Maybe Litton was right. Maybe trying anything is just not good for me. No, I can't think that way. I ain't no quitter. And like Poniard said, even when I screw up, just keep trying and trying and trying. Phew.
Oh, we're here.
Where are those two?
Long story.
Crap. Where are they?
Ha! Electabuzz? Over here!
Huh. Finally, he's useful.
I'm here! Haha! Yes!
Hurry, Rapidash! Hurry, Ziggy!
Go!
Wait up! I think she ran this way.
Here again.
It's down to Zigzagoon and Marshadow, who will make it first.
Come on. You're going the wrong way.
Huh? It was just down that hallway I went through. Come on!
Sucker!
Ah!
Almost there.
No. I won't screw up again. Rockstar Ziggy Overdrive! Yeah!
What the hell was that screech? Huh?
Ha! Huh!
What?
Made it!
Wow! Zigzagoon, you made it! Let's go! No!
Oh, come on!
Grr. Yes! We win! What is it? Zigzagoon made it before Marshadow.
You think I'm a fool, huh?
What's going on? Didn't we lose?
Zigzagoon, while you passed Marshadow, you also used Double Team to increase your speed to pass her, which means you used one of your moves to escape.
Oh my Arceus.
But I didn't mean to.
It doesn't matter. The rules stated you couldn't use your moves, which means the Wicked Westerns are disqualified. Eager Easterns are safe.
You're lucky, Marshadow. Quiet, you.
Oh no.
Alright, so between the two, the Southerns clearly have better ground than the Easterns, so they'll get first yet again. As for the losers, the Westerns were technically closer, so they'll get third over the Northerns. Now to the team board. Nothing has changed. The scatterless Southerns remain powerful in first with 14 points. So much in fact that no matter what, they are guaranteed to receive the prize after the next challenge. Despite losing, the Wicked Westerns get 10 points for their stronger performances in the past. Third goes to the Northerns with 9, and they would be in last if it wasn't for the Easterns' horrendous losing streak in the game so far, giving them only 7 points. But they could catch up if they do enough in the final challenge for this team board. With all that said, you all may head back to your wings and such. Northern, since you're in last, you'll head to the bleachers first, followed by the Westerns. Have a good night, everyone. Phew. Unbelievable. I cannot believe we lost just as we got a new member. I suppose I don't have much of a choice, but go with my team here.
Phew. That is the last straw. I can't deal with Zigzagoon any longer. I will do as much as I can to ensure he gets out tonight.
Phew. How fitting. Zigzagoon screws up royally to make our team lose. Sorry, buddy. It's been nice knowing you. Phew. What happened over there?
Oh, nothing. Just that Zigzagoon is useless. Ugh.
Are you gonna try getting him out then?
All I can do is try. The team probably wants Snivy out as well.
Well, we haven't discussed much with each other ever since the teams were made. How are you doing?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if a few on my team want me out. Hopefully they can look past my threat level and remember how much I've helped them in challenges.
True.
What about you? How are you managing your threat level?
Well, my team is sort of split in two sides. So those people have my back, for now.
Well, you didn't do anything to hurt yourself, right?
Possibly.
Of course you did. Are you saying you could be in trouble tonight?
I don't think tonight, but I have to be careful of who I vote for. It could affect what happens to me in the near future.
Very well. Sorry we can't really do much to help each other. Talking is about as far as it can go.
True. Well, I guess good luck at your elimination.
You too.
Well, that was close. Yeah, thankfully that Zigzagoon is an idiot. So, about what you said to our team this morning. What, too much?
Probably? I mean, that's bold of you to say, Marshadow. Do you really have all those idols?
Of course I don't. But if I can scare them into believing I do, then it's what I gotta roll with. And you're not worried at all that this could backfire? I've thought long and hard about making that statement, Numal. Put yourself in my shoes. No matter what, everyone on this pathetic team will always try to target me. Think about it. Our first elimination, I only survived from a tiebreaker. The next elimination, I only survived because I had to use the most powerful idol in the game. I know that if I don't do anything, I'll be screwed eventually. This is all I have left going for me, so respect my decision, will you? All right. If this is really what you want to do, then I won't bother you about it. Good. Phew. I feel like Marshadow is playing with fire here, but she always does, so I guess I won't stop her. But if she gets caught in her lie, that's on her. Phew.
Yes.
You find something?
I looked inside the fire hydrant thinking it was a bit loose, and I found this. Ha!
Wait, this isn't the one I was hoping for.
Oh, it's a heal ball idol. What's wrong with that?
It doesn't let me do anything to target Marshadow.
Sunkern, we need to have a serious talk.
What?
You're officially taking this Marshadow thing too far.
I don't think I am. After everything she's done, especially today threatening all of us, I think I'm totally in the right for wanting her gone.
So, okay. Tell me this. What do you plan to do after Marshadow goes, huh?
Well, the team will be better off, and yeah, you, me, and Numonkyu fam will continue to stick together, I believe.
Maybe now, but Sunkern, think about what happened before. Bounceway got out because you were so aggressive to targeting Marshadow. It's what made Q-Fan go against you. And if she voted Marshadow, everything would have changed, you know?
True.
And now you're thinking reckless, wanting to split the votes? Which, by the way, is something all of us are against. You're starting to focus more on getting them out instead of winning. And if you continue that, you'll lose everyone with you right now.
You really believe that?
I do. I'm sorry.
Fine. Then, what do I do?
I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but I trust you, Sunkern. As my ally, I'm wanting to help you out here. Take a break. Just enjoy yourself. Don't focus so much on Marshadow or even the game in general. You might find yourself to start relaxing.
I guess I could try.
Trust me, you'll thank me for this in the future.
Maybe.
So, she ended things with me.
Marshadow?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry about her anymore. You have me.
Well, you're miles better than her anyway.
Why, thanks.
Although there is one thing that jerk taught me that I should improve on.
What's that?
I want to try to be more mature. For it to at least keep me safer.
Whoa, that's awesome, Electabuzz. You could, but don't worry too much on it. I think you're fine the way you are.
You do. Doesn't mean others do.
Well, I can be there to help you out.
Thanks. Do you see anything?
Well, not much from Aaron, but I did question Mimikyu. He's definitely not working with Glammeow. There's just no way.
What is Aaron up to then? Hey, you two. Oh, hey, Kukono. How are ya? As good as I can be after dealing with Glammeow all day in that maze. Jeez.
Yeah, fair argument.
But what are you two talking about? Just stuff. Well, I've been watching you guys talk here and there, and I couldn't help but be a little curious. What's going on?
Alright, we'll tell you.
Yeah, you knowing isn't that bad. Knowing what?
Zora and I are currently investigating Aaron and his strange behavior.
What's so weird about it? Isn't he just as crude as Glammeow is?
Yeah, but Aaron does it in weird ways. Also, he does things that have confused us. Like, in the freezing challenge, he sacrificed himself for me, which is something Glammeow definitely wouldn't do.
Yeah, that's true. Plus, he tried to make Mimikyu sit out on that same day. Also true. Then he even tried making up this lie that Mimikyu and Glammeow are a duo? Okay, yeah, that crosses the line. I've had talks with Mimikyu. There's no way he's working with that schmuck.
Exactly. So now we're wondering what's up with him. Why is he after Mimikyu when Mimikyu clearly is helping us in challenges?
Isn't it obvious? He's trying to sabotage us by wanting us to get rid of our strongest member.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I'm down to help you guys figure this out. It also could be a good distraction for me while I'm getting over my mom switching. If you want to help us, and you're totally welcome.
Yeah.
Nidoran, can we talk about...
What? Is there something you want to say, Aaron?
Yeah. Alone?
I don't know. Whatever you have to say, you can tell all of us. Unless that's a problem.
Oh yeah, that is definitely suspicious.
Then it's settled. I guess the only thing now is... Do we tell Mimikyu?
Yeah, it's best he knows what's going on. Sounds good.
What are you doing here, Poniard?
Can I speak with you for a moment, Kakono? Please.
Sure.
Thank you. What's your deal?
Glamio, this isn't good. I tried talking to Nidoran, but she was with a whole group.
I think blah, blah, blah. Know what this sounds like? Not my problem.
Damn it, Glamio, we're supposed to be allies here. Why won't you help me?
Like I said, you got yourself in this mess, and from the looks of it, it got even worse for you. You better fix this, or maybe I'll just vote you out with them. Good grief. Aaron is the most pathetic ally I could ever have. I'm starting to wonder if he's even who he says he is, because the way he's acting, he's not who I expected at all. How am I supposed to get Nidoran out when Aaron is totally screwing himself over? Thanks a lot, Aaron, idiot.
Being trapped underground made me lose some momentum, so I'll take an extra lap before meeting up with you guys. Later. Alrighty. Hey there, don't be that way. It's not like you did that on purpose. Yeah, I just feel down from the whole thing, but see you there.
So, you ready to head out to our meeting place?
In a minute. You know, Basculin's team is at risk too, right? What if we try getting them both out in the same night?
You sure it's possible?
Only one way to find out. Litten, hey.
Huh? What's up, you two?
We wanted to know. Who's your team targeting?
I'm thinking Snivy?
Well, have you considered Basculin?
No, not really. He's pretty useful in challenges for us. Sorry.
That's not it. Basculin is more dangerous than you think.
Why?
He's working with Oddish, someone who's also strong on our team.
Wait, what?
It's true. That duo is powerful. The only thing going against them is that they're on different teams.
We're going for Oddish tonight. You could try getting some people on your team to vote for Basculin, so nobody will have to worry about that powerful pair grouping eventually, you know?
But if you're going for Oddish, wouldn't the pair be broken up anyways?
Yeah, but we also tried getting him out when we lost the first time, and that didn't work. I don't want to risk them both staying if something goes wrong on our team again. This way, there's at least higher chances of at least one leaving. Alright?
That is an intriguing offer. Alright, I'll think about it.
Thanks, Litten.
Phew. Wow, I guess Bastion is more sociable than I first thought. I mean, that pair does sound intimidating, and I don't see any reason for why the Northerns would lie to me. So I guess I can tell my group about it. Phew. What's going on?
I know it's not my place, but there's no way someone as caring as your mother would split from you without a reason. What did you do to her? Did you hurt her?
No! Well, I might have.
I tried warning you at the beginning. Always hold on to the ones who love you. How are you feeling now that she's away from you?
It sucks.
Yeah, it does. Maybe she was tough, but she loved you.
What? Are you just here to remind me of my mistakes?
No. She could go tonight, you know. I suggest you go talk to her before it's too late.
Why are you helping me?
Just giving advice.
You don't talk to me at all unless it's about this. Why are you so oppressed by this?
It's none of your business.
Well, guess what, Poniard? It's also none of your business for interfering with my family relationship. So what gives?
I lost my connection with my mother at an early age, and I don't want the same to happen to you.
What?
Just please go talk to her.
Okay.
My mother was always important to me. Losing touch with her was a learning experience. You'll turn into a worse version of yourself without anyone to help you. I just don't want it to happen to Kokono as well. Moving on. It's time I make the move on voting out Zigzagoon. Hopefully everything goes according to plan.
I'm sorry, guys. I botched it at the end there.
It's all good, Ziggy. We won't let you go tonight.
So, are we still voting Snivy?
I don't think that's best.
What? Why do you say that?
Snivy proved to be a good leader in the challenge, so she does have some strength. Plus, there's something that's bothering me.
What's going on?
Look, I'm worried that Basculin is gonna eventually persuade Vibrava out of our alliance.
You really believe that?
I mean, let's face the facts. Vibrava is a veteran. She's been known to betray her alliances in the past, and she didn't seem completely down to be in this alliance either.
I guess that's true. She was hesitant.
Don't get me wrong, I want to trust Vibrava. I probably would just, feel better about it if Basculin was out of the picture.
Might not be the only reason to get rid of him. Really? Ziggy, after we split up, almost by coincidence, I had a talk with Snover and Amara. They say Basculin and Oddish are a duo.
Oh gosh, seriously?
Yup, which makes sense. They're both not the nicest.
Maybe if we tell Vibrava this, she'll lose trust in Basculin and vote him off with us anyway?
You sure it'll work? If anything, I'm concerned they're gonna vote for me. We won't let that happen, dude.
It's worth a shot. Best way to go about this is tell Vibrava we need to get Basculin out, since he's working with Otto secretly and probably behind her back. Even though the real reason I want Basculin gone is because I'm iffy on Vibrava. Of course, I can't let her know that, so this is a good and believable cover-up.
So, I think I did enough to keep me safe? I don't know.
Yeah.
You good? You look down.
Don't worry about it.
Whatever. So have you gotten others together to vote off that stupid rodent?
Perhaps. I'm sure Rapidash is almost confirmed to vote Zigzagoon after his major screw-up in the challenge. I mean, seriously, why would he come up with such a stupid plan, thinking it would work? Guess that's just his nature. Oh, I might be able to convince Basculin as well.
I still can't believe you're working with him.
Just trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Fine, Poniard, fine. But who would be the last?
Might have an idea.
So, are we still voting Snivy?
Actually, I was considering her. But I think we need Zigzagoon out stat.
Are you sure? I know he screwed up, but
he's gonna continue to screw up. I just know it.
I'll ask around.
Phew.
I mean, I'd much rather get Snivy out. I trust my alliance, so of course I don't want Ziggy out. Hopefully Rapidash doesn't catch on.
Phew.
I gotta warn them that he's in danger. Hey, Vibrava, we need to talk. What is it? So, you know how you said Basculin helped you out? Yeah, what about it? He's, not really with you. What? Litton found out that he's working with Oddish. The Northerns are trying to get Oddish out tonight, and they're wanting us to take Basculin out over here. What do you think? Obviously I'm against that. I'm not voting Basculin. He's with me. Come on, Vibrava. We want to do this to help you, so you don't get used by that jerk. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I would know if Basculin was using me or not. He's not like that. Don't you trust me? I trust you, but I don't trust Basculin.
Phew.
I guess... So much for my own alliance having faith in me. There's no way Basculin is using me. I mean, yeah, maybe he's working with Oddish, but so what? I'm working with Rapidash, but also have my alliance. It's not a crime to work with more allies. Problem is, Basculin is avoiding me, so I can't even get time to speak with him. I don't know what to do.
Phew. So yeah, the target has changed to Basculin. And you're sure that majority will vote him? Hopefully. I know I'm voting him, and so is Ziggy, Cutiefly, Snivy will obviously vote him, and then you're the fifth to make it majority.
Good to know. Thanks for the heads up.
You got it.
Yeah, that won't happen. Phew. Honestly, I was struggling a bit how I was going to convince Basculin to vote off Zigzagoon over Snivy. But this just became infinitely easier now. No way will he not vote Zigzagoon, knowing his own game is on the line now. Phew.
I appreciate you actually trying today. The target is probably you, but it hopefully will be Zigzagoon.
So it's me or him. Fun. Do I have enough votes?
I think me and Vibrava will, but she wasn't so sure.
Great. Well, I think Poniard will do so as well. And I will, clearly, if I'm getting targeted.
Alright, that means we need just one more to confirm it.
This is hilarious. Phew. It's silly seeing all of them run around scrambling for the vote. I could care less. I'm just gonna vote Rapidash to trigger her. More fun for me. I can't help but be a little insulted though. I have gone out of my way to bring the team down and explicitly show that I don't care about competing in these challenges when the opportunity arises. And yet my name hasn't been mentioned once to target for tonight. These idiots are just too good at making themselves bigger targets. The fact that I, unknown, am not on anyone's radar makes this team so pathetic. I love it. Phew. Really now. It's not a joke. The target is switching to you for some reason, so we need to vote Zigzagoon. Are you positive it can't switch to Snivy? Rapidash is certain to vote off Zigzagoon. Snivy is even willing to vote him off over you, cause she at least sees how useless he is over you. Fine. Good. Phew. This is gonna be close. I know it. I really hope I was able to pull this off, cause if I do, nobody will be able to touch me for a long time coming. Phew. 15 minutes until the Northerns head to their ceremony. Westerns, don't fall too behind as you'll be right after them.
Unfortunately, none of us were in Kangaskhan's group. Saida, did you tell her?
Couldn't tell the kangaroo with the radish in the vicinity.
True, you wouldn't be able to tell her anything with Oddish there. Forget it. This should be enough anyways. So we're voting Oddish, right?
This is 5. Should be enough.
Sounds good.
So, do we just head over there now? Wait. What is it, Sock? We should use this idol we have to ensure they can't vote off Amara.
That could work.
Right. That seems good. Phew. Of course they have an idol. This just got even more complicated. Phew. What the hell, Sock? The whole point of that idol was for us to not tell Relicanth. I mean, I get it. It's his idol. He found it, so he can tell as many as he wants. But now we risk Relicanth not being loyal since we didn't tell him about the idol in the first place. Sock, why are you screwing us again? Ugh. Phew.
Let's just start heading to elimination.
Sounds good. I'll meet you guys there. Nice going, genius. What did I do now? You weren't supposed to tell him about the idol, you idiot. Okay, yeah, I know, but think of it like this. He was gonna find out we were using the idol anyways. Imagine he found out we didn't tell him at elimination. At that point, he has every right to not trust us. This way, he can trust us a little bit. I get it, but since you didn't show him back at the cabin, he may have lost trust in us already. He knows Psyduck is in the group, but he was still willing to tell me he's going after Psyduck after Oddish leaves. What does that say about his trust, huh?
I feel flattered he wants to vote for me.
Psyduck? Not now.
Okie.
If he wants to vote Psyduck next, then that's just proof Relicanth can't be trusted. Relicanth was never staying with us to begin with. All he said was he'll help us vote Oddish. That is it. He's trustworthy to at least vote for Oddish. Sock, I get what you're saying, but you have no idea how crucial this idol is for us. It's not even that big a deal. This idol can save 2 players that can't be me. I'll save Psyduck and Amara, alright? Fine, whatever. If Oddish stays though, I blame you. Gotcha.
Where's Relicanth?
My guess is he's talking with the other group.
What?
They didn't tell us, Fletchling, but Relicanth is going undercover over there. Yeah, thanks for keeping that from us, dude. Whatever, it was Relicanth's dumb decision to not tell you. Alright, I'm back. They're targeting Oddish, which is totally surprising.
Can't blame them.
Oh, shut it, you. But that means we're voting Amara. I did agree that if Oddish joins, we vote Amara off.
Do we have to?
Yes, Fletchling. You're not going back on it, are you?
No?
It doesn't matter. Voting Amara is pointless. Why? Sock pulled out a friend ball idol. He's gonna save Amara, but they didn't tell me who else. Oh, come on! Are you sure it was a friend ball? It was a bit dark, but I'm certain. So voting Amara won't do anything. They're definitely saving her. Ugh. Then who do we vote? Our options are Sock, Psyduck, or Snover. Sock is strong in challenges. Plus, he did go against that group to vote Sinisty, so switching him could work.
Snover is kind, sure, but I'm not big on Psyduck.
That idiot could go for all I care. Wait, did you just say Sock would switch? Yeah. Then why don't we just convince Sock to not use the idol to easily vote off Amara? That could work. Elimination will begin in 5 minutes. Start heading out there. But we're out of time. Okay, let's just vote Psyduck then and see what happens.
Wait! Kangaskhan? Fletchley was willing to tell me about your group and what's going on before anyone, and for that, I'm grateful. So, I'm willing to help you guys out tonight if you'll have me. Of course!
How can we trust you? For goodness sake, Oddish, have some trusting skills. She just got here. What could she have done? Just checking.
I swear, I haven't done anything else.
But I want to matter here, so please, let me join?
Sure, Kangaskhan. So, this is what we're doing. Mom? Uh-oh. She's gone already. I was too late.
Phew.
I didn't think I'd miss Mom this much. Nidoran and Poniard were right. What have I done?
Phew. Well, Northerns, it's been a weird ride since your first visit with me. You lost Sinisty, gained Kangaskhan, and are now losing someone else. Sock, what's with your team doing so well in challenges, to then doing so poor? I think it has to do with certain complications that go down in this team.
Well, duh. When there's a whole 4-person group outed, of course it'll be complicated to work together.
Kangaskhan, is being on this team too different than when you were on the Southerns?
Oh, completely, Kadabra. My team was mostly united. There were never any big sides split, unlike this team. I managed it at my own pace, though.
She knows? Amara, a lot has been said about you, especially from Oddish from our last visit. Do you think you're in danger tonight for that?
You can never be safe in this game, especially with annoying pests like Oddish constantly wanting to target me when I did nothing to him.
Right. Hit me in the face again, and maybe you'll remember, you idiot.
Looks like the tension is still there. Well, I guess we'll get started since we have another elimination to get to after this. Also, since Kangaskhan just got here, she's immune. You can't vote her.
Well, that's a relief.
Get voting. I have 8 damp rocks with me here, to represent how you couldn't escape the rocky underground tunnels, when all it took was following the water.
Dumb analogy.
Hush. Like I said, I have 8 here, but one of you won't get one. First off, Kangaskhan gets one by default. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now to the players with 0 votes. Before you do that, I'm playing my friend ball idol. This is indeed a friend ball idol. I can even say that this is the idol relevant to the clue I gave you guys, so no need to search for it anymore. So Sock, who are the 2 you're saving tonight? Remember, it can't be yourself. I'm saving Amara and Psyduck.
Shoot.
Very well. Amara and Psyduck, here's your damp rocks as well.
Thanks, Sock.
Appreciate this rock candy.
Don't you dare eat it. Pfft. Anyways, now let's get to the rest of you. Safe with 0 votes are Snover, Solrock, Relicanth, Fletchling, Sock, and even Amara.
Wait, I'm safe?
Yup, The vote was 5-4. Psyduck got 5 votes and would have left, but thanks to Sock's idol, Psyduck is completely safe. Which means... great. The last 4 votes, which were all cast for Oddish.
Just great.
Sorry, Oddish, but you are officially in 34th place of Total Pokestrong City. Time to say farewell and head out. Quickly, please. We have another elimination to go to.
Whatever. At least I didn't get out by a majority vote. Only by that dumb idol. So I can leave at least knowing the ones I trusted had my back the whole way. Also, to you, Amara, just because I'm gone does not mean you're suddenly safe on this team. Watch yourself.
Oddish, just go. I've had it with you.
To everyone who voted with me, be careful and do not let that group override you all.
Time to go, Oddish.
Yeah, I'm going. Bye, team. I guess.
Someone has some explaining to do. Welp, Oddish caused quite a lot of drama going on in his team. Does that mean the drama is gone? Only time will tell. You guys can head back while I bring in the other team. Phew.
I got no votes? What happened? Well, whatever. I said it last time, and it happened. I told you Oddish wouldn't be so lucky this time. I'm relieved he's gone. Now all I can hope is that the Westerns vote Basculin off, and I'll be happy.
Phew. Wow, that was close. I almost lost Psyduck, my closest ally. Well, while it sucked losing Oddish, someone who would always be a bigger target before me, I had to prove my loyalty to my group, and I think using that idol definitely secured my safety on it. It's unfortunate, but it was a necessary sacrifice to put me in a much better position in this team. Phew.
Okay, now I'm worried. I literally got the majority of the votes on me. I'm only here because of the idol I found. My gosh, I need to seriously start rethinking how I'm playing this game, because I doubt I'll get that lucky surviving another vote.
Phew. Well, the plan didn't work, but I do think Oddish going will at least make the place a bit more peaceful. Hopefully. Phew.
This isn't good. Losing Oddish makes us smaller. But it looks like Kangaskhan wants to go where I go, so I guess in a way we're replacing Oddish for a better teammate, Kangaskhan. So yeah, it's not all bad. Chirp.
Phew.
So I'm a bit confused. First, Sock is willing to help me out to vote for Sinisty, but then he plays an idol to vote off Oddish. I seriously have no clue what Sock is trying to do in this game, and I think it's time I start asking what his true intentions are, cause right now, they don't make any sense. Phew. This is terrible. Yeah, Oddish was annoying, but he had my back. Psyduck won't. Ugh. We should have voted Sock. I forgot that whoever has the friend ball idol can't save themselves. If we voted Sock, we wouldn't have had any risk of who he was saving. And the worst part of all is, now the group is questioning everything. This is not good. I'll have to turn into a freaking wizard to fly myself out of this one. Phew. Nothing can just ever go to plan. Thank Arceus, Oddish is finally gone, but there were only 4 votes for him, which means someone betrayed us. And I think I know who. Phew. At this point, I don't care if I'm out. All I care about now is that those three take Amara down. I'll be satisfied with my boot if that happens, and it better. Soon. Good luck without me, Basculin. Hope you can survive tonight, unlike me. Take 2. Greetings, Wicked Westerns. This is your first time here. How's it feel to lose?
The hell kind of question is that, Kadabra? You could go back to the first season when I was very annoyed with you for making us lose. How do you think I felt?
Okay, chill. Wasn't my fault. Let's just get some questions out there. Zigzagoon, you've now constantly screwed up in the challenges. Do you think that makes you an option for the team to vote for?
Oh, no doubt. I hate that I continuously let my team down, but I swear, guys, I won't give up. Even when I'm hurting the team, I won't give up to do better.
Exact reason why you going would help.
Unknown, you've made it known you do not care at all competing in the challenges, and prefer to not even do them. Does that put you at risk? I could care less what they think of me, but if they vote for me, really thinking my departure is going to be better off for them, knowing Snivy, Zigzagoon, Vibrava, or Basculin are always obstacles for us, then they're bigger idiots than I thought. Sure. Let's change the subject a bit. Poniard, you guys have gone strong. But do you think all those reasons and players Unknown mentioned is what's weakening your team? Unknown thinks that about everyone, so not exactly. Although I could name a few complications, which have screwed up the team in the past. But that's why we're here. Get rid of some dead weight to make us stronger. I'm sure of it. Then let's see which dead weight shall go. Rapidash, for being the captain, you're immune tonight, so enjoy it while it lasts.
Good.
Oh, that sucks. I was gonna vote for her.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't think you'd go, but I still wanted to trigger you.
Unknown, you are so confusing.
Meh, if I can't vote you, I'll just vote Cutie Fly.
What? Why me?
Your voice makes my ears bleed.
Whatever.
With that said, get to voting now, guys. The votes are in. I have 8 damp rocks to represent...
What?
Actually, never mind, since it's dumb analogy.
Whatever.
The point is, I have 8 of them on this platter, so 8 will receive a rock. After the votes are cast, the one without a rock must say goodbye, walk out to the bridge, and head out via helicopter.
Awesome!
Yes. Yes, it is. Now let's get to it. First rock goes to Rapidash for having Captain Immunity. The players safe with 0 votes are the following: Vibrava, Litten, Unknown, Poniard, Snivy.
Wait, huh?
Safe with 1 vote is Cutiefly.
That jerk really just voted for me. Just, wow.
Our bottom 2 for the Westerns are Basculin and Zigzagoon. I see reasons for both of you being here. I mean, I don't know what I did since I literally helped us win the 3rd challenge.
There's reasons.
I expected this, but please guys, give me another chance.
Sorry, friend. Your chances have been cut short.
What?
The final damp rock is going to go to... Basculin, you're still in it with only 3 votes. Good.
Damn it.
Zigzagoon, I'm sorry, but with 5 votes, you are officially in 33rd place of Total Pokestrong City. It's time to go. You've screwed up for the last time.
But why only 3 votes? I was positive Snivy would vote Basculin.
Yeah, I would have. Interesting turn of events.
But I swear that plan was flawless.
And that was your mistake.
Huh?
Sorry, dude, but there's just no saving you after what you did today. No time to waste, Zigzagoon. You gotta go.
Fine. Not epic. Bye, everyone. This stinks, but I understand. I still hope the best for this team. Maybe with me gone, you guys will at least not mess up as much. Yeah. Bye, man. Rockstar Ziggy out.
I'm sorry.
With Zigzagoon eliminated, you guys just got your first taste of how this game is played. What will you do moving forward? Is it true this team will mess up less? Well, that's up for you to decide. You may head back for the Night Westerns. Phew.
Dang it. It's gonna suck with Ziggy gone. I wonder what happened. I was sure we had enough votes. The Alliance, Snivy, and Poniard.
Phew. It's probably for the best that Zigzagoon left. I'm still not sure where I stand with Snivy, but she did try today, so this was the least I could do for her. Phew. Are you serious? Basculin was getting targeted and not me? Why didn't someone tell me? I would have 100% been on board to vote him off. Ugh. I'm wondering if there's a specific reason nobody told me, and it pisses me off. I'm getting to the bottom of this. Phew.
I made a risky play and decided to vote my ally Zigzagoon over Basculin, who I also trust, even if he's not talking to me. What did it for me is that my alliance didn't trust me, while I totally had their backs. It hurt, and I'd like to hope they'll still work with me, but it won't be easy from here on out.
Phew. It had to be done. The first step of taking control of this team is now a success. Someone who would always make the team lose has been written off. What did this do? It makes Basculin and Snivy still go after each other, and therefore making the team still want both of them gone, along with the fact that Vibrava is basically Basculin's partner in the game, which Snivy knows about. Do I hate doing this? No. It might be a bit dirty, but that's the nature of this game. Everything I'm doing is all part of the game. And if I'm careful enough, I'll be able to take out the biggest player in this show's history. Rapidash, you better watch yourself, 'cause I'm coming for you. Phew.
Well, this was both unexpected and expected. Hoping the team can do better without me, and if not, still hope my alliance can be safe for as long as possible. Luck to you guys. Ziggy out.
My oh my, what an episode! With 2 players leaving tonight, how much will it affect each team's strategies? Will Kangaskhan simply just be a replacement for Oddish in the group, or is there more to the story? Just how long will Marshadow manage to pull off her massive lie? Seeing how Aaron is nearly getting found out, what could he possibly do to turn this around, if at all? With Vibrava going against her alliance, will this officially break them up for good? And just how much does Pawniard indeed have wrapped around his team? All of this and more soon enough on Total Poke Strong City!